The Nelson Mandela funeral fraud case against former Eastern Cape Health MEC Sindiswa Gomba has been postponed to next year. Gomba and 13 others appeared in the East London Magistrates Court today. They are facing charges such as fraud and money laundering relating to the misappropriation of funds that were meant to be used for Mandela's funeral in 2013. Our senior reporter Aviwe Mtila is covering this story for us, is joining us now this hour from East London. Aviwe, good afternoon. A postponement, we hear. Take us through what happened in court.
Well, it was the first appearance at the High Court in East London, and 25 minutes into the court proceeding, Judge Bantubonke Tokota postponed the matter till the 19th of January, saying that a lot of preliminary issues need to be looked at, one of which is a matter about accused number 10 and 11 who want to have a separate trial. So that has been set down, that issue of a separate trial, till the 23rd of November, but all 14 accused then are expected back in court on the 19th of December, where we're expecting the trial to actually begin. You'd understand it's a string of accused, 14 in total, which includes the ex-MEC of Health in the Eastern Cape, Sindiswa Gomba, alongside the then Buffalo City Mayor, Zukisa Mnita, as well as the ANC regional chairperson back then, Pumlani Mloko, as well as the Deputy Mayor and the Speaker at the time, some of the accused in this matter. It's been a matter that has been happening for at least 8 years now, and the NPA say that it has a watertight case. In a conversation that I had with ANELISA, take a listen to that.
It was provisionally withdrawn for further investigation, but we put it back on the roll this year in February, and we are confident that our case is watertight. As you heard there in court, there is a date that has been set for trial as well during the second term at the Bishop High Court from April to June next year. So we are ready with our case, but of course there is another delay here in terms of two of the accused have applied for separation of trial. So those are the issues that we need to make sure that they first happen, because the state needs to submit their papers in response to the application, and also the applicants need to submit their papers first. So that is another matter that we'll be dealing with now. This year, in November, there are arguments. But the trial date has been set for next year during the second term.
Okay, Aviwe, thank you very much there for making sure we get our facts right. It's a High Court. This matter is being heard in the High Court that's sitting in East London. I understand you got a chance to speak to one of the accused, the former Eastern Cape Health MEC, Sindiswa Gomba. What did she tell you?
Well, she's actually quite pleased with this latest postponement, saying that it gives at least direction heading to that trial date, which they said that they've been wanting. It's been 8 years now, and she's recently lost her job as the MEC of Health in the province, axed because of that step-aside resolution of the African National Congress. So she's saying that given that loss of income, her children have now had to drop out from school, and in fact it has impacted her finances quite tremendously. So she wants all of this to be ironed out in court and get an opportunity to clear her name. You remember that they were arrested and appeared, their first appearance at the Magistrate Court back in 2014 already. And she says that up until it was withdrawn in 2018, they've had 26 postponements which have led to nothing, saying that they're just derailing this case for nothing. In fact, she says in her indictment, there is an issue around a meeting, a council sitting meeting that happened where she says she wasn't even present. So she's quite baffled at all these delays and wants to clear her name, in a conversation that I had with the former MEC of Health in the Eastern Cape, Sindiswa Gomba.
Talk to me about my own. Read my indictment. My indictment is very clear. It's accusing me of even a meeting, a council meeting, that I was not even in. And that's my main charge, that I motivated. Let's assume I was in a council meeting, I motivated. But is a resolution an individualistic resolution. Where are the 99 councillors of Buffalo City? Because a resolution is taken by councillors, no matter who motivated. Unfortunately, in this case, I was not even there. So that's why I want to push for the case to be argued, because I know their their charges will not stick, because proof itself is there that I was not there.
That's Ms. Gomba, the former Eastern Cape Health MEC, one of those facing those charges in that fraud case relating to money that was supposed to be spent during Nelson Mandela's funeral in December 2013.